Hey, we're the Masters of Boarddom, where nothing is off the table. And here's how to play Lords of Waterdeep. Lords of Waterdeep is a worker placement game where you hire fighters, mages, rogues, and clerics to go off on adventures for you, and they earn you victory points by completing quests. At the end of 8 rounds, whoever has the most victory points becomes the mayor of Waterdeep, I guess? It's kind of like winning.
Have everybody choose a color from the 5 available and give them the corresponding player mat. Each player receives an amount of agents determined by how many players are in the game, as well as a scoring marker. Each player also gets a hidden identity card at random. I said random, you scofflaw! And each lord grants bonus victory points for completing certain conditions. You'll want to keep these in mind as you play. Setting up the board is pretty simple. Take all of the adventurer cubes and you may either place them in the center of the board for easy access, or have one player act as a banker who can then throw the adventurers at the other players.
Is that really a banker? It sounds more like a temp agency. Take victory point tokens and place 3 on each space of the round track. These will be added to the buildings available for purchase at the start of each round. Speaking of buildings, you'll need to shuffle the building tiles as best you can, and place 3 of them randomly in the Builder's Hall spaces provided. Put the remaining stack on the Builder's Stack space. It's like they wanted to make it easy for you.
Set an additional agent for each player in the spaces below the round track. These will be handed out at the start of round 5, as indicated by this spiky golden arrow. Put everyone's scoring marker on the 0 space at the start of the scoring track.
Shuffle the quest cards and deal 2 cards face up to each player. This is so everyone knows what you're trying to do and can ruin your plans. Then, put a face-up quest card in each of the 4 Cliffwatch Inn spaces. Put the remaining deck in the space provided. Finally, shuffle the intrigue cards and deal everyone 2 face-down cards. These cards will come in handy for ruining plans. Put the rest in the intrigue deck space and you're almost ready to go. The player who's been most recently to another city gets to go first, if you're really boring. Give that player the evil white tower, which is also known as the first player marker. Next, time to hand out that fat cash. 4 gold to the first player, 5 gold to the next, and so on. So if you're going last, your patience is literally rewarded.
At the start of every round, take the victory tokens from that corresponding round space and place 1 of them on each of the 3 buildings for sale in the Builder's Hall. That means that buildings that are unsold become more valuable as the game goes on, but the potential resources you could gain from them dwindle as there are fewer and fewer rounds left to play. Some buildings have start of round effects, make sure you attend to these now, and finally, if it's the start of round 5, be sure to give every player their extra agent, who has been waiting patiently for you to pick them up from the docks all damn game.
Hooray for interns! Now it's finally time to play. Each player takes turns, placing one of their agents on an available space on the board.
And oh, the places you'll go! Let's talk about the locations you can visit. First, there are 4 standard recruitment facilities. The Field of Triumph,
where warriors are working out and running laps and building muscles, and oh my.
the Grinning Lion Tavern,
where you can get dirty deeds done dirt cheap.
Blackstaff Tower,
it's like Hogwarts but with more jerks.
and the Plinth,
where you can absolve all your sins from visiting the 3 other locations.
What he means is these are the locations where you can recruit the 4 different kinds of adventurers. Then there's Aurora's Realms Shop, where you can pick up 4 gold.
I've got an annuity and I need cash now!
It's not that kind of place.
Then there's Builder's Hall, like a swords and sorcery Home Depot. You can assign an agent here and pay the cost in the top left corner to put that building into play. Make sure you put a building control marker of your color in the corner so everyone knows who's boss. Anyone assigning an agent there will get the primary benefits, but somebody gotta pay rent. The owner will also get the bonus listed in the bottom of the tile. If the owner uses his own building, they only get the primary benefit, not both.
Tired of going last? Good news, friend! You can also stop at Castle Waterdeep and claim a new intrigue card, and also take possession of the evil white tower that lets you go first.
The last 2 locations are pretty special. First, if you need more adventure, and you will, up to 3 agents can be assigned to Cliffwatch Inn, where you can take one of the face-up quest cards and 2 gold, take a quest and an intrigue card, or wipe the available quests, place 4 new ones, and choose from one of those. Once you've taken a quest, be sure to replace it with a new one from the deck. There should always be 4, like Stooges or Olympic rings.
And the final location on the board is Waterdeep Harbor, where the shenanigans live. Assigning an agent here is the only way to play an intrigue card from your hand. Now's your chance to ruin someone's day by stealing adventurers or gold from them, or possibly slapping them with a a mandatory quest. These quests must be completed before doing any others, and are typically worth very few victory points.
Hey Aaron, I see you're real close to completing that 25-point quest over there. Be a real shame if somebody maybe slid you over a mandatory quest.
A wizard and 4 short people asked me to throw a ring into a volcano? Damn it! Not again! And bonus! After all the agents have been placed in a round, any agents at Waterdeep Harbor can be reassigned to another location. It's like getting an extra turn!
But aren't all the good spaces already taken?
Yep. Enjoy your board scraps.
Let's talk about quests for a bit. They come in 5 exciting flavors: Arcana, Piety, Skullduggery, Warfare, and Mint Chocolate Chip. Commerce. These flavors tell you what kind of adventurers you'll need to complete them, but your Lord card may grant you bonus victory points for completing certain types. Completing quests can be done after assigning an agent to a location and as a free action, but take note, you can only turn in 1 quest per turn.
The bonuses you'll get from completed quests vary wildly. Quests can give you victory points, adventurers, gold, intrigue cards, quest cards, and even additional agents. Some quests are plot quests that, once completed, continue to grant bonuses right up until the end of the game. When all of the agents have been assigned and all of the agents at Waterdeep Harbor have been reassigned, if you're able to, it's possible there won't be any locations left.
Board scraps!
All players return all of their agents to the agent pool at the top of their player mats, and the player with the first player marker starts the next round.
Once the 8th round is finished, the game is ended. Each adventurer left in your tavern counts as 1 victory point, and every 2 gold you have, rounded down, counts as a victory point as well. And now, it's time to reveal your secret Lord identity. Go through your completed quests and see if any of them apply for bonus victory points. The player with the highest score after all the bonuses are tallied up is victorious. If there's a tie, you have to fight the other players to the death. It's in the rules. Read it.
But I thought it actually said nothing like that. I thought it said player who had the most gold won the tie.
I don't think anybody actually reads the rules. And that's how to play Lords of Waterdeep. You may now set your instruction booklet on fire. I've just been informed you should not set your instruction booklet on fire. And I shouldn't tell you to set anything on fire. Please don't burn things. Please don't sue us.
Hey, we're the Masters of Boarddom. Thanks for watching the video. Now, if you'd like to watch more of our videos, then one should appear somewhere on the screen. Ah! Oh my God!
The heck is that?
Oh my God! You're like Krang.
It's not supposed to be like that.
Oh man, I'm so sorry. Oh my God, there's one in me too. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Somebody click these things, make them go away.
Yeah, please.